What's up, everybody? Does anybody ever get lost? I love the beat of that intro song. I'm like grooving out to my own groove music. Anyways, hi everybody. It's been a while. I forget how to do this. Uh, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to talk about Wheel of Time tonight. We're going to talk about well, I did a little Would You Rather poll the other day. We're going to go through that. And to do that, I have my very, very special guest. And when I say special, I mean that in whatever way you want to interpret it. But here we go. Let me bring on my partner in debauchery. She usually says this, Jess, the Amelin seat. What's up, Jess?
Hello, everyone.
How are you? Where did that come from? What was that?
Weird. That's it's magic. It's movie magic.
I don't know what that was. I am so sorry.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Yeah, I have been. So Jess was watching right before the show. Like, we started late because I was messing around with basically soundboards that I'm building for our Tarvalon After Dark podcast, and I was just playing with them. So if you randomly hear things, just saying. Okay, so Jess, who the hell are you and what are you doing here? Tell me.
Well,
if they don't know who you are, who are you?
I don't know anymore. Who are any of us? No, hi. My name is Jess. I am Nae'Blis co-host on Tarvalon After Dark. I also have a rather dusty and neglected YouTube channel, The Emerlin Study, but I am planning on getting some of that shit picked back up again starting tomorrow, actually. So yeah, hi.
Well, before we get into, because we're gonna go over some fun stuff today, but I have a really quick question for you.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
His name's Rich. He's paralegal.
Awesome. I have one more question for you.
I would like to extend to you an invitation to the pants party.
I accept. Sounds like fun.
Nobody else finds this funny, and I'm just gonna keep I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Stop it!
This is one I hopefully I can time this right. I'm gonna be like, hey, say that must have been really long and hard. Or Nae'Blis, say that real quick. Yeah, just say
I'm
that.
not Nae'Blis.
Yeah, you say it to me.
Oh, I see what you mean. That must have been really long and hard, Nae'Blis.
That's what she said.
Oh, got it.
Crush it.
Okay, we're done. We are done. We're not done, but we're done for now. So welcome. It has been a while since we took a little bit of a break from Tarvalon After Dark, just to kind of end the year. We'll be coming back super strong.
I hope so.
Yeah, here coming.
I need to write some shit.
Oh, I've had some shit written for a while that I've been sitting on that I'm actually pretty excited about. So,
oh God, help us.
Yeah, you should say that. It's that bad.
Yeah, I said it for a reason.
It's that bad. And for anybody asking, yes, I am wearing black, and yes, it's for the reason I am in mourning. And we won't talk about any of that, about why.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, yes, that's the case. Look at this. People are talking about how professional you look, and I'm just being me.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean, maybe if you had glasses and hair, it would help.
Possibly. So yes, and I think before, so guys, the agenda for today, we're gonna chat. I'm gonna catch up. I haven't actually talked to Jess in a while, so this is kind of
It's
fun.
been a minute.
We'll catch up a bit. We are going to do some Wheel of Time Would You Rathers. Some of these are like super serious. Some of them are ridiculous, and I can't
I'm
wait.
so looking forward to it. I am so happy that you asked me to be on for this.
However, I am going to play real quick. I'm going to play. I did a video kind of recapping 2022, looking forward to 2023. There's like a recap of 2022 section at the beginning of it, which I thought was fun. And for those of you that didn't see it, and I know Jess didn't because she doesn't watch anything I do.
No, I watch Bob's Burgers and Community. That's it.
I'm just joking.
And like Minecraft videos.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and play this so we can all remember. And then we'll have fun talking. Here we go. So it's about to be 2023. What a year 2022 was.
Josh is not affiliated with our podcast.
4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Welcome back to the Dusty Wheel. I'm your host, Keeper, and this is our live call and talk show all about the Wheel of Time. And you're all back. That's right, you're back for the Wheel of Time Idol Finals. Oh, hey! Who's that? Welcome, Marcus. How you doing, man? Fantasy, but how many of you are fans of the Wheel of Time? Okay. That's right. But to help me explain what is Jordan Con, I have my first guest this morning. So welcome to the Dusty Wheel, Tom DeSimone. Tom, thanks for being here, man.
Hello, thank you. I'm your host, the Innkeeper, and this is WhatCon!
Excuse me. Who are you?
I'm White Tower, obviously. This message was so urgent, the Amerlin asked her most trusted friend to deliver it. She wasn't available, so they sent a dude dressed as Maureen.
Night of Dreams. Chapter 20. The Golden Crane.
Brian, also known to most of you as Rakapa Sadai, one of the co-hosts of Tarvalon After Dark, was in a really serious accident this past weekend. Continue to send those good vibes. We just broke $9,000, by the way, in an hour. It's amazing. There is a new Wheel of Time book about to drop, and I read it. I got my hands on a copy a bit early, and I want to give you my thoughts. So this past Friday, Amazon ran a Wheel of Time and Rings of Power panel at the New York City Comic Con. Dragonmount, the Wheel of Time fan site, did an interview with Wheel of Time showrunner Rafe Judkins, and he said lots of stuff.
I can say that there's some truth to it, in that I do believe season 2 will be premiering in 2023.
And there we go. So
2022 kind of slapped, to be really honest.
honestly, right? Like in some right, yeah. Like definitely some good things that happened. And
I mean, there was stuff that wasn't great, but also like
sure,
a lot of really great stuff.
well, and for those that are asking and that are not maybe active in Discord or other areas that have been asking, because we raised, I think, close to $40,000 for Brian.
Yeah.
So at that time we did like that 1 hour video. We raised something like 11 grand in an hour and 20 minutes, and then ended up raising $40,000 total. People have been asking, how is he doing? Well, good news for all of you. Brian recently posted in his Discord server that not only is he doing well right now, but he might be making some more Wheel of Time content. So throw that out to all of you.
That's very exciting.
But yeah, so definitely some fun
I'm just
stuff.
so glad that he's doing
right.
Okay. That was so scary.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. And when it comes to falls,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
somebody needs to take this away from me.
There's something deeply wrong with you.
Okay. So we are going to do some Wheel of Time Would You Rather. Now, here are the rules, and we're going to do this with the crowd. So I'm going to do my very best to type as quickly as I possibly can and create polls that hopefully will be done well as we answer these. So just to set the ground rules, you can't go, oh, neither or both for a Would You Rather. That's not how it works. You have to choose one or the other. So FYI, there's no, oh, I don't like either answer. That's the whole point of a Would You Rather. Okay. So we are going to get into some Wheel of Time Would You Rathers. Like I said, we will include all of you. I will try to put a poll up. I will post this. When I post it, you're going to have to let me type it, Jess, before you blurt out your answer. So
I will try my best to not just, blurt all over everything.
No blurting. Blurting. Okay, let's go with our first one here. This one comes from our good friend, Anatar, Lord of Dicks, which also is our good friend, Kayla. Would you rather have a threesome with Lan and Nynaeve or Rhuarc and Amis? This is a tough one.
I'm waiting for you to be done typing.
Oh, you can go ahead and spread it out. I'm almost done.
Okay. This is really difficult, but ultimately, I think Nynaeve would make it weird.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's like super possessive, and like there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But I don't think that Nynaeve is ultimately the kind of person who would be willing to invite a third in. Mm-hmm. Whereas I think Amis would be totally down. And if I had to pick a daddy based on the book, it would absolutely be Rhuarc. So yeah, my answer is Rhuarc and Amis.
I hate to agree with you because most of the time you're usually wrong.
I mean, even a broken clock is right twice a day, Nae'Blis.
And I love Nynaeve. I do. And I think Lan has probably had quite his share of partners. I bet he's had multiple.
Oh, I'm sure that he's a dynamite leg.
I'm sure Lan has actually probably had multiple threesomes, but I'm sure Nynaeve is just too jealous, not going to have it. Amis, I mean, what do you think? IO wise ones are like when you have like a sister wife, like there's totally threesomes happening there, right? Or is that just like, no, we have our own time?
I choose to believe that it is a polyamory situation where it isn't like individual couples, but everybody is like,
sure,
it's like a polycule. That's what I choose to believe.
All right. We're gonna move on to the answer now. So we've both locked in our answers as Rhuarc and Amis. And it looks as though the people agree. So 62% of people voted for Rhuarc and Amis. So well done. I think that was a solid one coming from Kayla. She actually had some good ones. I couldn't put all of them in.
There were a number of really good ones.
Here's a multiple one, and we're going to pick I think I'll just post one of these. But some of these are funny. I like the last one. That's what we're doing. Eat a peach or get railed by the green man. I got to watch it on YouTube. Can't say everything. Answer. So you can go ahead and answer now.
I'm thinking.
Now, I kind of feel like I'm going to see eating a peach depends on what world you're in, right? Because eating a peach now isn't bad.
Yeah, but if we're talking about like in world Wheel of Time peaches, those are poisonous. But either way,
right?
I'm
Like
a horny slut. I would get railed by the green man.
Yeah, but like, is it like Pinocchio? Like, if the green man lies, is it like whoop?
I don't know. We'll find out.
I mean,
he seems like a very nice being. I don't think that he would be a disrespectful lover. I feel like Shomesta takes care of his partners.
But he's okay. So I'm going to put it this way: he is like 10 feet tall. Does that change? Taller than that, actually. I think he's like 15 feet tall. So
look, I'll try anything once.
That's what she said.
Oh, I got to say it. Okay, I was trying to set you up for that. I think I'm gonna go with. I mean, you'd have to be pretty adventurous to go with the green man, but I'm gonna stay with the peach, just because.
Fair.
I don't. I feel like you're gonna die either way. At least a peach.
Not if it's just the tip.
Ooh, here's a good question for that. What if the green man has poison ivy, though, Jess? Does that change anything?
I'm not getting that anywhere near my zone.
My zone.
Absolutely fucking not.
All right, end the poll. And it looks like the people have spoken. It is the peach. So, sorry, Jess, you lose. Okay. Moving
Bunch of cowards.
Right? Okay, here we go. Would you rather go mad from the taint or be gentled? So this says a lot about you, I think. Would you rather go mad from the taint or get gentled?
I mean, as somebody who suffers from mental illness, it fucking sucks. And so I'd rather not go ahead and gentle me, even if it is like the sort of spiritual equivalent of a lobotomy. Like, no, I would rather be gentled.
This is difficult because obviously neither of us knows what it's like to be that addicted to channeling, and that's how it's described. But I feel like I could live being gentled, but it would be difficult to be actually like kill everybody around you. So I'm gonna go with be gentled too. I hate to agree with you.
I hate that you agree with me.
I know. That's not how we
handle our business around
well,
here.
like I said, you're usually wrong, and then there's random times.
Well, I am a stupid woman, so.
Yeah. Well, you said it.
My simple lady mind.
Well, it's small lady brains. I get it, and okay, done with that. And we will end the poll, and it looks like coming up. Oh, you be gentled wins just barely.
Just barely.
Okay. By the way,
that might even be within like the margin of error.
I mean, it was pretty damn close. Okay, which ones are we on now? Here we go. Date Gawain or get stilled.
I mean, like those are two like major extremes, and I think that we would need to define what you mean by date Gawain. Does that mean go out on a date with him, or does that mean that I have to be in a long-term relationship with him with no like set end date?
I think it's the last one. I think we're discounting. I think this is totally a date Gawain scenario here, no matter what. I mean, at least he's hot, right? And
you want to know what though? You get to a certain level of stupid, and it doesn't matter how pretty he is. It just
yeah, but but you have to like if you get stilled, you can't channel anymore. Like,
yeah, but we also know that it can be healed.
Look, you can date Gawain and just cheat on him. You know,
I mean that is true.
And wrap him in the power and make him watch. I don't care. Whatever you want to do. You know,
cuck that motherfucker. I just swore on your live stream. I'm sorry.
I don't.
I mean, being stilled would suck.
Would you reach over and
So I guess I would date Gawain. It doesn't say that I have to be nice to him.
Mm-hmm. I accidentally picked the wrong one. Damn it. Here we go.
He said, right, guys, because of gay. Would you reach over and touch his thing? That's what he said, right, guys, because of gay.
Because of gay.
Okay. I'm so bad. Somebody seriously take this away from me. Okay. I think we will end the poll, and the majority, date Gawain. Date Gawain wins. Not shocking to me, actually. I think that one was a no-brainer.
Yeah, I mean,
well, at least he's pretty. That's what I said. At least he's pretty. Okay. Here we go. Now, this could have multiple meanings again. Kayla, Anatar, Lord of Dicks. I love saying that. That's such a funny one. Would you rather get wrecked by Gaul or finessed by Tom? Now, I think this can have multiple meanings. So you answer this however you wish.
wrecked by Gaul, 100%. Like, it's not even a question. Like, I don't even have to think about it.
Now, is that in both ways you could interpret the question?
No, that is in a purely sexual way. That is,
Okay.
I know Kayla is one of my best friends, and I know that this question was made with sexual intent. She is referring to sex with this question, and yes, Gaul can fucking just ruin me. Please. Put me in the hospital. Like, yeah, no, absolutely.
You know what? I'm going to agree with you. I would totally be wrecked by Gaul.
Yeah, just
Tom wouldn't do it for me. I'm not into the 70-year-old mustache man crowd. So, although here we've got some great comments here. Potentially.
You might be right.
These questions are not meant for a straight man. Maybe because of gay.
Maybe.
Okay, and the crowd has said, "Get wrecked by Gaul." I think everybody wants to get wrecked by Gaul. Come on, even if you're not gay, you know you want to get wrecked by Gaul.
Yeah. Well, and I wouldn't throw Tom out of bed. But if I had a choice, if those were my choices, Gaul 100%. Like, you know that motherfucker has, like, you know he has stamina. You know he has stamina.
Oh, what was the one? I'm gonna keep making that sound to stall while I look for something. Oh, what was the one that was the water bond? There we go. And in light of that comment from Jess, here is a commercial break. Hey guys, can we be serious for a moment? Have you ever left your Bedtime celebration because you were afraid of where it might lead? Seen a well-turned calf and not had the reaction you should have? Is your Tower of Genji not exactly getting it done? Herbs from the wisdom not helping? Erectile dysfunction is a very serious condition and can affect not only your self-esteem, but your most important relationships. If you are dealing with erectile dysfunction, you and your partner do not have to suffer. You can get help. Introducing the Water Bond. The Water Bond will give you greater physical prowess, the ability to sense shadow spawn, and the ability to literally fuck for hours. But don't take it from us.
My name is Maureen Damodred. My husband, Tom, is great with the mustache, but we met later in life, and when it came to sheathing the sword, it was more like the eel among the lily pads, if you know what I mean. Then came the water bond. I was walking bow-legged for weeks after I bonded him. He can literally go for days. Let's just say that man never misses with his dagger.
Don't suffer through erectile dysfunction alone. Seek out your nearest Aes Sedai and ask about the Water Bond. You won't regret it. Side effects include mental domination, manic behavior, and the death of your Aes Sedai, loss of privacy, and emotional mood swings. If you're in a monogamous relationship, it is not recommended you seek out the green Aja for your bond. Warder bond. Who doesn't want to fuck for hours?
I forgot about that one.
It's been a while. Okay, here we go. We got another one. Would you rather spend the night in Shadar Logoth or the Ways with no channeling for either? Shadar Logoth or the Ways? I actually think I know my answer to this.
Yeah, I think I know my answer too, because the whole, like, if we're going, I mean, book and show canon, as long as you stay indoors, you're fine. Mashadar is not going to come after you if you stay indoors. It's only if you're outdoors that it's a problem. In the Ways, it doesn't matter what you do. Mashin Shin is going to find you eventually, and it's going to fuck you up. So, yeah, no, Shadar Logoth, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, there's a way to get out of that alive, and with the Ways, I don't see it.
True. I think you have a higher chance of living in Shadar Logoth. I agree. Jess, I don't like this. We're agreeing.
I know. Something is weird in 2023.
Well, and you know what? The people agreed. But however, there were quite a few people voting for the Ways. If you voted for the Ways, tell me why. Like, I would love to know why the hell you would want to go in the Ways.
We need to know what the fuck is wrong with you.
Like where the bridges collapse and you can't see, and
you don't know where the fuck you're going.
I don't know about that. Okay, here we go. Oh, we already did that one. All right. Oh, this is a good one. Would you rather have 6 more seasons of Wheel of Time on Prime or 1 more book? Ooh, this is a good one.
I'm gonna go with 6 more seasons of Wheel of Time on Prime. Like, give me, like, it's 6 guaranteed seasons of the show. Like, yeah, 100%.
And I would assume the way we need to interpret that is 6 more seasons in addition to 1 and 2 that we haven't gotten yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
This is difficult for me because, like, as much as I want the show, and I do, like, I definitely do, the idea that I would get another book of Robert Jordan written, like, assuming it was him that wrote it, of the Wheel of Time with more time with the characters. Ooh, that's tough.
I mean, I feel like my assumption is that this is sort of in real life, in real time. So it wouldn't be Jordan writing it.
Okay.
It would be Sanderson or, somebody else writing it. I don't know if that changes your answer or influences it in any way.
I think that's the way I would break it down. If it were Sanderson or it were Robert Jordan writing it with, like, the blessing of Team Jordan, I think I would take the book. If it were, because I think we'll always have the books. Not that I want the show to be good, but the books to me are always going to be why I love that's why I would love the show, is because of the books, not right. So, but if it's just like, hey, random writer is writing Wheel of Time, I don't think I would be all for that. But Robert Jordan had said a lot that he was pretty much done with the Wheel of Time when he was done. So I feel like, and this is one that I think most people in the chat are agreeing with. They want 6 more seasons of the show. So that would take it up through the 8 seasons that Rafe has said he wanted to do. So,
well, and I think that a lot of reasoning that I'm seeing here is that, the books as they are finished, and, to the best of Brando Sando's ability based on what Jordan wanted. An Outrigger novel, though, that would be no, it still wouldn't change the answer. I would love to read some, like, Outrigger novels, like post Last Battle shit. Like, what does everybody do? Like, I'd love to read that shit, but yeah, I think like, I would love a guarantee that we're going to get the entire story in the show.
I hope so. That would be awesome if that's what we get. So here we go. I need to turn the little ticker off there. Okay. Would you rather be Randall Thor bonded to Lanfear or Matt Cawthon as Grendel, like one of Grendel's thrones that she sits on type thing?
I mean, bonded to Lanfear, you would at least have some like autonomy.
I'll see. Yeah, I agree with that.
If you are a piece of furniture for Grendel, you are basically an empty head. You're compulsed so hard that you don't even know what's going on, which I suppose you could argue that out of two really shitty choices, that would be maybe the least terrible because you wouldn't know what was happening. But I just don't care for that myself. So I think I would go with bonding to Lanfear. I mean, it would still suck, but...
And she is crazy. But I probably, again, I feel like I'm forced to agree with you. You know, being part of, like, having Grendel sit on you, I guess, in a certain way, if you were that type of person, go for it. But
I mean, she's hot, but yeah, like,
you know, Wolf Brother puts it correctly. But that ass. I think I got to go with Rand because at least, like I said, you could feed her ego and manipulate her, I believe, if you were Rand. Like, that's what I think.
Yeah.
And it depends on, like, is Rand bonded to her or is she bonded to him? Because,
well, I mean, the way that it's worded is that he would be bonded to her warder.
That's fair.
And you would get all of, like, the sweet warder stuff, like being able to fuck for hours. So.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it looks like the people have spoken, and this one is a landslide for Rand. So,
oh yeah.
All right, here we go. Would you rather be Matt and Tuon's divorce attorney or Perrin and Fael's couples therapist?
Divorce attorney, 100%. Because first of all, getting out of that mess, not a bad idea. And Perrin and Fael, like, they improve as the books go on, but I, even in my professional capacity as their couples therapist, might actually end up killing them. So, yeah.
So you're saying you can smell her?
Have you tried communicating?
Have you tried
literally ever? Have you tried using your words?
Well, you know,
you dumb fuck.
And I think while we're waiting on this poll, that brings me to, I think it might be time for another word from our sponsor. Maybe. Nope. Yeah, I lied. It's not. I don't have it anymore. I don't have it anymore. I thought I did, but I don't. Oh, yes, I do. Here we go. Success.
Beauty.
Elegance.
Wet animals.
Everyone wants to smell like they have it all. But what if your husband is a wolf brother and can literally smell every fucking thing you're thinking? Introducing Wolf Brother Fragrances. With Wolf Brother Fragrances, you can disguise your scent so your husband's discerning nose will be misled in the exact direction you want. Are you annoyed and don't want him around? Use our menstrual cycle pheromone scent. It'll make him think you're having the worst period of your life and he'll tread carefully. Do you want to make him jealous? Just wear our Galad Damodred scent that will make him think you've been trading sweat with that burly white cloak. He'll go berserker. And what if you're in the mood for some freaky time? The disheveled female wolf scent will be sure to scare off everyone else and make him go crazy. What if he's really pissed you off and you want to get some revenge? Just splash some of our dead wolf carcass scent all over. He'll think you murdered his best friends. Won't that be a hoot? Wolf Brother Fragrances. We turn that nose of his into another way you can manipulate your husband, because sometimes blackmailing Ogier isn't enough.
I forgot about that one too. The wet animals thing sent me.
Wet animals. All right, let's end this poll. We have, everybody's going Matt and, well, not everybody. This is a fairly close one, 60-40, but Matt and Tuon's divorce attorney. Okay. Here we go. Oh, we already did that one. Would you rather, this one's tough. Would you rather stab Loyal or make out with Slayer?
I mean,
I think this is
will
an easy
I
answer,
survive making out with Slayer?
I think that's the question. What do you think?
I mean, it doesn't specifically say that death is inevitable if you make out with Slayer.
Right? And I'm sure
And I
Slayer's
mean,
made
he
out with
is
somebody.
like,
he
he
looks
does
like
look
Lan.
like Lan, right?
So it's basically
So
like
he's gonna
making
be
out with
hot.
Lan. Mm-hmm. He's Lan's
So,
cousin.
I mean, Loyal is just so nice. And even if it was non-fatal, like, I really don't want to stab him.
Yeah, I mean, it would be tough to stab. I think you'd have to, the size Loyal is, you would have to stab him in a really inopportune place.
Yeah, I don't want responsibility for possibly hitting an artery or something like that. Like, no, I would make out with Slayer. And,
I think I would
I'm
make out with
horny all the
Slayer
time
too.
anyway, so.
I think I would make out with Slayer too. I don't want to stab Loyal. Although he would probably be like, "Oh, it's okay, Jess. You can stab me."
I don't want to stab you, buddy.
We need more Michael Kramer Loyal voice. I love it. Okay, so
Yes, we do.
55% of people want to make out with Slayer. Man, there's so many gays here. What the hell?
We have a lot of gays here. This
Lots
is for
of
the
gays.
girls and the gays. Yeah.
All right. Ooh, here, speaking of gay, or the other way around, who would you rather receive some penance from, Jess? Cad Swain or Swan? Give you that penance. Oh,
I don't know, man. They're both so fucking hard ass. Like, I feel like Swan, it would be physical. Like, I would get beaten up. Whereas Cad Swain would, like, just make me feel like I disappointed her until I died. And I'm honestly not sure which is worse.
So, yeah. I mean, Cad Swain. What if it's let me see if I still have the picture. I don't think I do. What if it's the what's her face? Shora Cad Swain.
I mean, because we're not talking about fun time penance, right? We're talking about like, no, you're getting your ass beat because you fucked up.
I mean, Cad Swain did spank a Forsaken.
That's true. She does spank the shit out of people. And I'm not into that kind of spanking.
Sounds hot. Well, while you're struggling, most people are not. The poll, 86% of people said Swan. So
yeah,
people are afraid of Cad Swain.
Yeah. I am also
Swain.
afraid of Cad Swain. I guess I would also go with Swan because, yeah.
You know, it's interesting. We never saw the two of them interact in the entire books, which is rough.
You know what? You're right.
Would have been interesting. All right. Would you rather be, this one's easy to me, captured by Grendel or Cimarog?
I mean, if I have to choose between being a mindless toy or being tortured, I'm going to go with mindless toy because at least I'm not being tortured.
Right?
Like,
well,
yeah,
and not only mindless slave, but at least you're like doing naughty stuff.
Well, and you're enjoying yourself too, because it's like, you know, Grendel's sort of whole thing is she isn't compulsing people to make them do something and they're hating it the whole time. She wants them to have fun, and they are. So, you know, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I think while we're letting the people vote on this one, I think it again is time. I'm doing this a lot, but I think it's important. Which one? Here we go.
Hey, Tarvalin residents. Are you and your special someone struggling in the bedroom? Is the fire gone? Do you need some adventure to reignite your love life? Nothing will set your groins ablaze more than a visit to Erotica Sedai's Pleasure Palace. Erotica Sedai's Pleasure Palace offers the finest and most luxurious intimacy-themed ter'angreal. How can Erotica Sedai help? Well, I'm sure you've heard of a red rod ter'angreal. Well, the Pleasure Palace carries 3 sizes: standard, Aiel, and of course, for you adventurous ones, Ogier. Hey guys, embarrassed that your bits and pieces are a bit too small? Well, you need Erotica Sedai's specialized mirror of Miss ter'angreal. It will have you looking like the Tower of Genji. While we're on the subject, guys, you ever wonder if she's faking it or not? Well, Erotica Sedai has this patented Keeper of the Chronicles figurine ter'angreal. When she hits her climax, the ter'angreal will play trumpets and announce, "She comes, your Amerlin seed," telling your special lady that she's the most important woman in the world. And of course, letting you know that you did your job. And I'm sure you've heard of Dreamweave ter'angreal rings. Well, the Pleasure Palace has ring ter'angreals that will help you stay in the mood all night. And for a limited time, Erotica Sedai is offering a once-in-a-lifetime discount. If you book your session here in the next week, you and your significant other can get your very own specialized fantasy dream shard session for 50% off. Erotica will use her dreaming skills and create the fantasy of your dreams. You want to watch him with a Trolloc? Anything is possible. So come on down to Erotica Sedai's Pleasure Palace. You can find us right next door to the Thirsty Tinker Inn in the Tarvalin Red Light District near North Harbor. Once you come see us, you'll never have a problem coming again.
You haven't made me do Erotica Sedai in a while.
You want to watch him with a Trolloc? That's my favorite line. Like, Jess, you were born to be a 1-900 number. Hi, it's me. Hot, sexy single. Yeah, that's great. Okay.
Hot.
What were we doing? Okay.
Oh.
Here we go. Oh, no, hold on. Back to that. I can't do that yet. We got to end the poll. The poll was 82% Grendel. So that one was a blowout, kind of like we thought it would be. So let's get a new one up. Would you rather be the Suldam to Elida or Mogideon?
I feel like Elida would just be a whiny bitch.
But you get to.
And we know that Mogideon can like get her shit together.
Mogideon's capable of more.
She is.
But here is the problem. Okay, I would never. I think Elida would give up and just become like she would crack mentally. I'm not sure that Mogideon would, and I think I would be terrified that Mogideon would get free somehow.
That's a really good point.
So, yes, Mogideon can do more, but I'm kind of the opinion here that I would go with Elida because I don't need my... Now, again, I'm not saying that I would like to be a Suldam to anybody, but
if I had to, I think I would actually. I think you're right. I think that I'd go with Elida because.
Well, the people agree. 61% to 39% say Elida. So there we go. Would you rather join the White Cloaks or the Prophet?
Oh, fuck me.
Right? This is tough. I think this one is dependent on at what point. Like if you're joining the White Cloaks at the end, when they're kind of following Perrin, again,
yeah, Galad takes over. And so the White Cloaks have the potential for redemption.
Mm-hmm.
The Prophet does not. he, man, fuck the prophet. Like that dude. Yeah, I can't. No, I wouldn't be able to follow the prophet. Like with the white cloaks, you'd be able to do shit to like subvert crap going on, and with the prophet, like you would have to be out there doing some really fucked up shit. And
I have a really basic reason. Even if we're at the worst time of being the white cloaks, okay? Here's the point. And I don't mean just to say I could still be rich, but here's what when you're saying that, you at least know what the white cloaks are. All right? Like you know the rules. You know how to behave. I can exist within that even if I don't agree with it. The prophet changes his damn mind every 2 seconds. I don't think I would want to live in a completely unpredictable, who knows what's going on. I would rather
have you hung on a whim kind of shit. Like, no.
Yeah. I'm going white cloaks, and it looks like everybody agrees 70% to 30% prophet white cloaks. Okay. Wow, why are all the numbers skipping around? What the hell? Okay. Would you rather be stranded for a night in Hinderstap or Shatter Logoth? We sort of already did this one before, but
I mean, Hinderstep would be a lot more interesting. And if you died, you'd come back again.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this one. I feel like I'm agreeing.
It wouldn't be fun to get killed, but at least it wouldn't be permanent.
Right. Like, but you're stuck there then, right? You're going to it's basically, do you want to be reliving that day over and over again the rest of your life?
Oh, if you get killed, are you then stuck in it?
Yep.
Oh. I don't know. I don't have enough faith in my fighting skills that I would survive the night, and I wouldn't want to be stuck in it over and over again.
So you think you would survive Shadow
That I lived through it and I wouldn't get stuck? Then maybe I would do Hinderstap. But if getting stuck there was on the table, I would go with Shatter Logoth.
Yeah, like I think it's on the table. The question would be like if I knew that we would win the last battle, then I would assume it would be over. So I think I'm going to choose Hinderstap because I couldn't die, which would be kind of cool. And I know I would get bored, but hey, whatever. I don't have a choice. I'm going Hinderstap. And the people agree with me. Jess, you are wrong. 63% to 37%. Shatter Logoth loses.
Fuck
like
you guys.
You are a loser. Okay. Would you rather get drunk on Usquai or Tam's apple brandy? This one, is actually kind of difficult for me.
What does Usquai taste like? Is it like vodka?
Usquai is, I believe Usquai is whiskey.
Whiskey. I mean, I love whiskey. I also love brandy. Brandy is like the state liquor where I live. So
let's be real. You live in Wisconsin. All liquor is state liquor there.
Well, but brandy more so than others. Lewis Black has a whole bit about drinking in Wisconsin, and one of the things that he says is that more brandy is drunk in Wisconsin over Christmas than the entire length of the Second World War. So, like, brandy is our thing. We're the only state that does brandy old fashions.
I think he's right. I think Village Mattress is right. It's tequila.
Oh, is it tequila? Okay, tequila. Yeah. I have a complicated relationship with tequila. I'm going to have to go with the brandy.
I'm probably going to go brandy if it's tequila. If it's whiskey or some type of like bourbon or something, which I don't think they can age it anyway. I think somebody's pointing that out. It's basically moonshine. So screw that. It's brandy all the way. And the
although Laura made moonshine for Dragon Con. Is peach moonshine. It was really good.
All right, I like this one. Would you rather be stuck in a box or box a Trolloc?
I mean, how long am I stuck in the box?
Oh, I think this one's I mean, I'm not. I am pretty claustrophobic. So
I guess I'll take my chances with the Trolloc, I think. I mean, do I have to, like...
You're boxing a Trolloc.
I mean, if it's boxing, like, you can't kill somebody when you're boxing. That's against the rules.
Oh, I mean, it happened in Rocky. It happened in Rocky 4.
But it was still against the rules.
Damn it. That's a quote I need. If he dies, he dies.
He dies. Yeah, I'm going to box the Trolloc. Fuck it. I have a lot of rage.
Stop it!
I wasn't even. I just wanted to play that. Yeah, I think I'm going to box the Trolloc too, because the idea of being confined in a box is really, really rough.
Yeah, I'm not... I mean, they're both really shitty choices.
Well,
but yeah.
The people have spoken, and it looks like it is boxing a Trolloc. So, okay. Some of these ones that were Discord ones, which is the rest of them, some of them are pretty good. Would you rather witness the destruction of everything you believe in, or rip out your own eyes and eat them? Ooh, morbid.
That's
morbid.
Terrible.
Ooh.
Oh my God. I mean, the destruction of everything that I believe in, like, you can rebuild shit. I don't want to rip out my own eyes. Fuck that. I'm not doing that.
And it says eat them. I don't remember him eating them, but gosh, I think I'm gonna. I hate to agree with you again, Jess, but I don't want to rip my eyes out. That's so permanent.
I mean,
I've believed in a lot of things that I don't believe in anymore. I used to believe in Santa Claus, and that. And while Santa Claus is real, by the way, speaking of Santa Claus, Christmas movies, Violent Night. If you all have not seen Violent Night with David, what's his face from Stranger Things, Harbor, you all need to watch that movie. It is basically Die Hard with Santa Claus, and oh my God, it is great. New Christmas classic to me, Violent Night. I just love it. Okay, so I said destruction of everything. You said destruction of everything, and the people overwhelmingly agree, 91% to 9. Now I need to know, who the hell wants to rip their own eyes out? Which of you voted for that?
I am also interested to know the answer to that question.
Who wants to rip their own eyes out? Wow. All right, here we go. Beth, I love this one. Would you rather be the Dragon Reborn or do the Dragon Reborn? This is a great one, Beth.
I would rather do the Dragon Reborn because I don't want that level of responsibility. I can barely take care of myself. Like,
you'd rather do the Dragon Reborn?
Yeah.
If it's Rand, are you like?
Yeah.
Totally.
It doesn't matter who it is. I don't want to be that. No.
Gosh, why do we have to agree so much?
I think it's because some of these objectively just have a correct answer.
I think so too. This one's got to be like, you totally want it, but whoa, not so true.
No, the people don't seem to be agreeing with that.
And the people
yeah, maybe 2023 is going to be the year of you and I agreeing on stuff.
I don't know. What is wrong with you people?
Stranger things have happened.
They all want to be the Dragon Reborn, and we both want to do the Dragon Reborn. You know, Andrew, here's something that's misunderstood by people. Okay. Being straight, gay, bi has nothing to do with actually who you have sex with. One that is straight could technically have sex with somebody that is not. So, has more to do with what you're into. It's like saying, I'm not into ugly people, but I could have sex with one, right? There you go. Okay, where are we at? Oh, I love this one. Z. Would you rather eat 4 chickens with Matt or a barrel of tomatoes with Denethor?
I mean, I love tomatoes, but Denethor sucks. So yeah, I'm eating chickens with Matt.
This one I need to get this poll out here. Chickens with Matt and tomatoes.
Tomatoes with Denethor.
That's a good one. Tomatoes with Denethor. Who is Denethor? Denethor is the in Lord of the Rings, he is the steward at the end. If you've seen Return of the King.
Steward of Gondor.
Okay, he's the steward of Gondor. And the reason that this is a question is more not dear to the books. This is more a movie question because in the movie he has, I think, Mary sing him a song. While he eats and he's like squishing these tomatoes and like popping them everywhere. And it's
there's like this it's cutting back and forth between Denethor eating and listening to Mary sing and then cutting to like his son fighting in this like really pitched battle. And one of the shots is just him like biting into a cherry tomato and like the tomato guts just spray all over the place. And so
okay, this is the most one-sided of all. Everybody 100% chickens with Nat.
Because nobody likes Denethor.
Nobody wants to eat with Denethor. I feel bad for the dude. Lost both his sons, or at least he thought he did. You know
what? Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
And it's so accurate to the books too, the way they did him in Lord of the. Okay, I'm done. I just wanted to trigger you. Would you rather dance with Mashadar or Mashin Shin? I have an answer to this one, I think. Would you rather dance with Mashadar or Mashin Shin? So I'll give my reasoning here. I'm going to choose Mashadar. And here's why. There might be an offhand chance that I just get possessed or something like Padon Fane and then I get to live. Mashin Shin, I'm just going to be a mindless husk. And, if I turn into Padon Fane and I go crazy and do all kinds of horrible things, hey, I can't be blamed for that, right? So I'm going to dance.
If you're willing to take a loose definition of dancing, by which I assume you mean dancing the spears, if it could be a battle of wits, like Mashin Shin can talk, right? So, maybe you could reason with it. Maybe you could do a riddle battle like Bilbo and Gollum. Like, I don't know. But fuck.
Well, what I know is that you lost. So Jess clearly wants Smash and Shin to be her answer, and she's wrong. So the people have spoken. All Mashadar here. Last one. Would you rather be married to Fail or bonded to Gawain?
Married to Fail.
Explain?
Like, do I even have to explain?
Yeah. Yeah, duh.
Fail has redeeming qualities. Gawain does not, in my opinion.
I don't want to say Gawain has no redeeming qualities. I don't think I can go that far.
I'm just remembering him in the last battle, and he can fall off a fucking cliff as far as I'm concerned. Like, no.
He almost didn't. I mean, had he succeeded, people would have he would have saved the day, right?
But what are the chances that he's going to succeed? Not to mention the fact that he went against a direct order from his Aes Sedai and the Amerlin seed because he decided with his dick that he knew what was best. And what happened? He died because he's a fucking moron. No, I don't.
And you know what?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nope.
I just had to get that in there. Okay. And the people agree with you. 86% of people would rather be married to Fail than bonded to Gawain. I think the people have spoken on this one. So
plus, I bet Fail is good in bed. She's passionate.
She can dance the Sasara.
Rare.
Okay. Well, it has been a little minute. It's been a minute since we have played.
Kenneth is like, I'd fix Gowan. Deadass, I can fix him.
I could fix Gowan. Fair. Okay. So, guys, it's we're running out of time here. Jess, is there anything going on your channel?
I got laid off in November, so I have lots of spare time on my hands. And so my plan is to get back in the saddle with content creation. And my plan is to continue my reactions of Vox Machina. And I am going to, I can't decide what I want to start with. If I want to do Warrior Nun or if I want to do Willow. I think I might do Willow.
They canceled.
So what's that?
They canceled Warrior Nun, which is stupid.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so I am going to start making stuff again, and so I should be releasing at least one thing this week. And now I have accountability.
Ooh.
If I don't release anything this week, y'all come for my candy.
Yeah, go get them.
Yeah.
You also you started an OnlyFans, is that correct?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
And it's just
feet pics.
Feet pics.
Hmm.
You can see my bruised toenail from where I dropped a trash can on it. Like,
yummy.
Real hot.
Yummy. Okay. Well, and I am doing a bunch of stuff. I've been releasing a number of videos lately. I actually am working on, I don't know if I'll end up getting it out next weekend, but I'm going to try the complete comprehensive history of the Wheel of Time universe. So all the way through. We'll see how if I can fit it in a video or not, but
that is an undertaking.
Should we do one more? Here, I'm going to throw up one more poll here. Okay. Should I play one more commercial before we go? Yes or no?
Yes.
Well, you've spoken, so it looks like, oh no, we got a couple no's. See, there are some haters out there. They don't want,
you know what? Drink your haterade.
You know, they don't want to see that shit, and they don't need that in their life, and I don't blame them. I mean, the question is though,
right off this browser.
The question though is, oh, don't tell them to leave my channel, Jess. These are I don't even know what to say. Okay, what do we want to hear, people? What do we want to hear that you haven't heard in the past? And I like this anyway, because here we go. I think you're gonna anyway. And the answer to that is you're damn right.
That is correct.
So what have we
That's always
not done?
the right answer with either of us.
This is turning into a Dusty Wheel stream. Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna play this one because I think it's fucking hilarious and in honor of Brian coming back. Here we go.
Are you tired of ordinary Trolloc meals? Do you put dead humans in a cook pot, wait till they're warm, and call it cooking? Want to change things up? Then come to California People Kitchen, where we think outside the cook pot. Try one of our customer favorites, like the Andorran Special, a pizza topped with little chunks of Andorrans. For younger Trollocs, the kids' fingers are a menu favorite. We only serve freshly severed fingers from farm-raised kids. There's something for everyone. California People Kitchen. You may be a monster, but you don't have to eat like one.
I like that.
Oh, I was gonna suggest the water one.
The water one?
Yeah,
Well,
the water one. Try water.
Oh yes. I'm seeing requests for a bedtime story before everybody goes to bed. So we will play one more. Should we do Agenor, Cimarog, Samael? I think those are the ones that I see in front of me right now.
Agenor makes me sad. So what of the other two?
So the other ones make you happy?
I don't remember. Well, they don't make me actively sad. They don't make me happy, but they don't make me actively sad.
All right.
Yeah, I don't even remember what those two were
Cimarog
about,
it is
but-
because Jess is a sadist. And now it's time for a bedtime story from Emmons Field. Once upon a time, a little boy and a little girl lived with their mommy and their daddy in a village. They all loved each other very much. The mommy and the daddy would work hard so that they could give the little boy and the little girl a good life and good food to eat. The daddy would work hard shearing the sheep and tending the farm, and the mommy would help on the farm and spend all day cooking and helping heal the sick people in the village. The little boy and the little girl did chores around the house every day, and if they were a good little boy and a good little girl, the mommy and the daddy would give them one sweet before getting into bed after their chores were done. Sometimes their chores would be to clean their rooms, or even to help daddy with the sheep. Now one day, the little boy and the little girl wanted 2 sweets before bed instead of just one for doing their chores. When mommy and daddy said that they would get sick if they ate more than 1 sweet, and that they could wait until tomorrow, the little boy and the little girl got an idea. They decided to wait until mommy and daddy went to sleep, and they snuck down to the place where mommy kept the sweets, and they each took one more. They laughed and they giggled as they ate the sweets because they tasted so good. But a little while later, the little boy started having a rumbling tummy. Rumble, rumble. Then the little girl had a rumbling tummy. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Mommy told us we would get sick, they thought. Just then, a slash of light rotated in the room, and a lady dressed in all white stepped out. Hello, little boy and little girl. My name is Cimarog. I heard you were feeling sick. Can you help us? The little boy and the little girl asked. Oh, yes, Cimarog said. Then she used the one power to savagely torture the little boy and the little girl. She pulled the little girl's arms off and used them to smack the little boy in the face. Then, as they were bleeding to death, she said, little boys and little girls who eat too many sweets will always get a visit from Cimarog. Good night, little ones. And then she used balefire and burned them from the pattern forever. The end. Jess prefers that one to the Agonor. She prefers to have the little children balefired. So
fuck them kids
after they're tortured. So
I didn't remember what that one was about. They're all names. They're all terrible. They are all terrible.
Terrible. Okay. Well, guys, we're going to wrap things up. If you want, first of all, like the video if you don't mind. I saw somebody talking about this earlier. Just smack the shit out of that like button. Subscribe to the channel. And hey, did you know? Here's the thing that you may not know on YouTube. You will not receive updates from YouTube if you don't hit the bell icon. So when you subscribe, if you're subscribed to the channel, also hit the little bell next to it. Then it'll pop up on your feed all the time. Otherwise, you won't see it. So there you go. If you want to chat, I will be in Discord a little bit after this. So we hop in Discord after the show. That link is in the description of the video. Click on it and we'll come chat. Last thing, come to WatCon. Jess and I are both going to be at WatCon. We kind of help plan it. Jess is the social media wizard. So come and have fun and hang out with us. So do that too. All right. That's it. I'll see y'all in Discord. Deuces.
Bye.